Coffee was introduced to Bali by the Dutch in the early 18th century. Arabica was introduced from Yemen and is now produced in a narrow zone in Bali's northeastern highlands, and is where I'm beginning my Bali coffee trail.
We must be about 1,000 metres now, I guess. Good morning.
The altitude on the high plateau ranges from 1,200 to 2,000 metres. The quality Arabica grown here is made of a percentage of selection S795.
Hi, Mr. Getty, how are you?
We meet Ami and his translator. He explained coffee farming is populated by the Bali Aga ethnic minority. Most farming families organise themselves into groups called Subak Sabian.
Yeah, steam, I think. Steam banana, yeah.
Good, I might have to have a taste.
Yeah, you taste it.
Okay.
That's very sweet banana.
I thought it was steaming. A banana, well, I hadn't. That's beautiful. Yummy.
The Subak Sabian are a community co-op that work on the Hindu principle of Tri Hata Kuana, the three causes of happiness.
We believe also our coffee plantation and everything, we believe with God also. We make offering over here, the special places here. This coffee, we have to offering every morning.
The temple of God. And this is the sun god.
Yeah.
Feed him coffee and he'll look after your coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
The three causes or pillars required are good relationships with the gods, other people, and the land.
We've just jumped in the car and we're heading about 3 k's up the road where they're growing, I believe it's Robusta, is it? Yeah. They got some Robusta and that's in season at the moment, so they're harvesting another couple of weeks of harvest before it's finished. Yeah. So should we go and have a look at some of these cherries?
Most of the coffee here is wet processed, and when cupped is clean and crisp. Fruits and vegetables are also grown. Annual crops such as citrus fruits, chilies, sweet potatoes are grown between the coffee bushes for higher consumption. It's getting the most out of the land and environment.
Ah, you got some cherry. Oh, plenty of good red ones too. A good harvester.
Yeah.
This is a diverse type of plantation. They call it tumpan sari in Balinese, and that means you can have Arabica, Robusta. So start with harvesting the oranges, then move to the Arabica, and now it's time to do the Robusta. So they're always getting something off the land.
Tracking.
A good instance of this is the fruity pulp from the beans being utilised as natural fertiliser.
This stuff here goes back onto the trees. It's fantastic natural nutrient content, really does help the tree then reproduce for the next year. And inside there, if I dig a bit deeper, it's full of worms. And again, the worms love it. The worms love it, it must be good.
As well as the Robusta, Mr. Getty had promised to show me a live civet cat. Having tasted some of the Javanese civet coffee, I was excited to try the Balinese. But before all of that, Mr. Getty wanted to show me some of the various eco-farming techniques he and his family have been employing for generations.
Great diversification here. You've got cassava, cacao, coffee, cloves, banana. There's a lot.
That's a lot.
And also you got some cash crop as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And I like your method of farming here. We're on such a steep slope down here, there would be a lot of erosion. But because of all the other trees, you've created some little terraces. And it's also good because when it's so steep, it stops you from falling down the hill when you're picking the coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
If you ever do go travelling up into the Kintamani Hills where coffee's grown in Bali, it's basically a sanctuary of coffee for one, and here we've got cacao. But nutmeg, ginseng, ginger, all sorts of other spices. But interestingly enough, we finally found the little civet cat. Yeah, our friend the Kopi Luwak producer, he's here somewhere.
Or have we found him?
Oh, look at that. What a specimen.
Not quite.
A fine feces.
Yeah.
Natural enzymes.
Yeah.
So how do you find this coffee? And what do you think of the flavour?
This sweet first.
Sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
And what else does the civet cat eat while it's eating these? Does it eat other food as well and other fruits at the same time? Do you know?
No, only coffee.
Only coffee?
Only coffee.
So it's a seasonal consumer. Like many great chefs, they just use ingredients that are in season and are at their peak of flavour, and this is what the civet cat's doing, naturally.
We finally did catch up with the civet face to face, but unfortunately the cage variety. A tip from me, the beans from a cage civet come a poor second and have none of the complexities of their running wild counterparts. Before I left Mr. Getty and his friends, the final honour bestowed upon me was to meet the chief of the local village.
He invited us to have a nice cup of coffee, which is a tradition and a type of ceremony, let's say, of the locals here. They live amongst the coffee, they harvest it, and then they roast it and drink it themselves, of course. And that's an offering and a welcome. How do I say welcome again?
Om Swastiastu.
Om Swastiastu.
Yeah.
And I say in return, Om Swastiastu. Yeah. Okay. Let's drink the coffee, eh? Help myself.
Yeah. Make with coconut palm sugar. Palm sugar.
Palm sugar.
That is
Good.
Whatever that's in the world that we have, that everything gives support for us, for our life, and then we have to say thank you, even that from the small thing. Yeah, we have to say thank.
Yeah.
Even for the water, for the sun, for the earth, land, and everything.
Yeah.
We have to say thank. Yeah.
That's great.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream? No, thanks. Every now and then on the coffee trail you need to stop by and get an ice cream or do some shopping. So here we are at the market in Ubud. Beautiful place, and I've got myself another headpiece.
Before I left the beautiful Bali, I needed to grab something for the missus and the kids. Hopwood's famous markets have almost anything and everything and are also renowned for their very convincing salespeople.
Okay, let's start bargaining.
Yeah, stop bargain.
Okay. 200.
Okay.
Okay. I must be starting a bit high if she accepted so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, since we were here yesterday, you were selling them for 25.
25?
Yeah.
Drink coffee?
You must have been crazy
Wow.
drinking coffee.
Yeah, okay. 100 with me.
Okay, 100 for two.
Bali and its people's connection with the land means that this island is a wonderful natural coffee trail and is an experience that's hard to forget and is always worth just one more sunset.